Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here and welcome to another video where we're going to use bits of jewellery inside some more resin. This time I'm going to do this oh, what do you call it, pumpy thing, hand lotion bottle or soap dispenser. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the sequins. So we have these. I did have a little pack somewhere as well of sequins, but I have no idea where they are. Please excuse my hands. I have been doing a few bits around the studio, some mixed media, and I've just been, like, my resin area is freed up again, so I can get in to come and start this video to finish off tomorrow before I settle down for the night. So let me get my gloves on. I am wearing my overalls. I have to say I'm really pleased because the first time I used it I ended up with resin everywhere. So they are definitely worth me getting. So they're about they cost me about £20 off Amazon. I will leave a link to them just in case anybody else is thinking they want to be able to protect their clothes like me. So yeah, this is like all pinks and other bits. Sorry, I'm just summing up my door. No, right. I'm expecting parcels, so I thought I'd better check. Now, I don't know how much we need, so I'm going to actually make up 10 ounces. So I'm just using 1-to-1 epoxy resin. So I'm going to fill this up to 5. I'm just gonna let it go, and then let's get my other one, and then I'll do the same. Put 5 in, so we're gonna make that up to 10. Okay, right, and then I'm just gonna pop the lid on. Oh, I am going to put a drop of purple in. Actually, I'll put 2 drops in. Oh, that's very sticky. And then we're going to pop this on like this. And then we're going to start. So I'm going to do it for 4 rotations. Now, what I'm going to do is I want these pearls to be down at, like, towards the top. So I'm going to feed these in pretty much how we did last time. Now, because I'm going to run this through the vacuum chamber once the resin's in, I'm not going to put the resin in the vacuum chamber. Well, this bit, the first bit of resin. There's a, I don't know what that is. There's like a string or something that's bothering me. Right. Now, these are quite light, these pearls, so it'll be interesting. Actually, where's the rest of the jewellery bits? Don't think I'll put those in. Oh, I like the idea of these. Oh, I don't know why this one's in here. This is actually solid silver one that I made. It shouldn't be in there. I used to wear these all the time. So I'm going to have that one there. I'm going to put this one on the other side. I have no idea if I'm going to manage to get them, like, the stuff to stay in place, but you know what, we're going to try. And then, oh, it dropped. Thought it would. And then I've got these ones as well, which I'm going to drop down this side. Okay, if it drops, we'll just let it drop. I think I don't know why that one's in there. This one shouldn't be in here. This should be upstairs. Well, I'm glad I'm sort of going through it and not just dumping stuff in, because there's a couple of things in here that shouldn't be in here. That one was put in because it needed repairing. Right, okay. There's that. What else? What else do we have? Oh, yeah, I like these. I all made these bits, so you know what, I'm just gonna pull it apart, and no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. We're just popping them in. I have no idea if you're going to be able to see this stuff or what, but I think it's just nice to do stuff with these things. Okay, that one in there, and I'm going to finish up with that one. And chain. What else? Oh, we can definitely put these earring ones in. I don't actually think I'm going to be putting everything in, so I might come on and do another video. I want these pearls in, so, and then I will need to put something else in here to keep this down. Right, okay, what else do I have? I have them, which can go on the bottom, just to decorate that bottom up. Why not those as well? Okay. Pop this on. It's all, sorry, yeah, it's all sort of discoloured, so it's not stuff that I would wear again. So yeah, don't want that in there. I think that might actually be it that I want to put in. So I will keep most of this for another day, because there's a few bits in there. I've got like my Lord of the Rings earrings where these have fell out and I've lost one, so I can't use them. So I was just going to get buy another pair of them. But yeah, okay. Right, that is mixing up nicely. So once this rotation thing has done, what I'm going to do is scrape the sides and everything. I'm going to pour this halfway, pop it in the vacuum chamber with the rest of this, and then pour it. So I think that's what we're going to do. I also want to add in some sequins, because I think that would be nice, but I think I want the sequins in like the lid and in the bottom. So we're going to mix a bit up of those. So if I get a cup or something, actually this one's had, yeah, glitter and sequins in, so okay, then I think that will work. Oh, don't drop it. I'm dropping it, right. So let's get this cleaned. Okay, like so, making sure all that resin's off, because we want to keep every little bit that we can, and then get this cleaned off. Okay. I mean, it is silicone, so it will just break off. Oh, do you know what I am going to do to make this last longer? Is once it's clean, I'm going to spray it with some mold release, because it helps to keep your silicone a bit longer. Helps it last just that little bit longer. Right, and then clean this off, and then that's ready to go again. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a spray of that on. Right, there we go. Pop you in there. Right, first thing I want to do is I want to scrape my sides and the bottom. So, because yes, it mixes it, but it doesn't scrape the sides and stuff. And what you're looking for, I mean, I can't see any strings in there, but I just don't want to take that risk. So, you know, it's good to make sure, get into the habit of still scraping the sides and the bottom. Right, okay, I'm going to pour some in there, about that much. Okay, and then I'm going to pop in there all the sequins that I have here. Okay, right, and we're just going to mix that in, and then that will go in the lid, and go, it'll be the last thing we pour on the bottom. So I think that will look good. Right, okay, so first things first, let's pour this super slowly over here. And like I said, I'm wanting this to come halfway up, and then I'm going to get it into the vacuum chamber. I'm hoping I've got enough resin. Well, that is my hope, because I haven't done too much. So yeah, I've got 6 left. How much did I make? 10. So between that and this, I can't sort of see from the sides whether or not it is in there. So okay, so I thought I'd be able to see. Well, there we go. So yeah, we're about half full now. Okay, so let me get all of these into the vacuum chamber and then I'll be back. Right, okay, let me get my gloves back on. So the other reason why I'm liking having extra gloves underneath is because that did go over the top, because I can, yeah, take them off without my hands touching anything, and it's actually saving me in the more expensive gloves, which is quite nice. Right, okay, so let me give that a spray. I think I'm gonna have to put a bit more jewellery in it. Where's my, so just gonna give that all a spray. Luckily I do have some more pink bits. Right, why won't you go on? I think there's, there we go, that feels better. Right, so I'm going to sort of shove these in as well, like this. The thing is, they're either going to, oh well, I'm hoping it looks nice. Let's pop them in, why not? There's we really could do with them in. I'll pop that in there, and that one can go in there. I may as well add that one in. Let's pop this one in. Right, okay, so we've got a little bit of room and just here, so I'm just going to pop in these bits, and then we'll leave the rest for another day. But yeah, just something a little different, isn't it? Right, get that ear wire in. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the clear off the top of here first, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab our lid, give that a spritz, give that a spritz. Oh, and I'm just going to fill up the lid with the sequin mixture. Okay, a bit more clear in there than I wanted. I wanted more sequins, so let's see if we can get them in. Right, okay, I think that, oh, that's all right. And I'm just going to let's do this one, because I know those sequins are going to end up going down the sides. I am pouring this really slowly. I want to finish off with the sequins because I don't want a clear bottom. Okay, and we are getting there. Right, okay, just like this. Now there is a couple of bubbles there, so doesn't want to pop with that. Let's get rid of them. So I am going to babysit this for a little while. Do you know what? Pop them in there, why not? Okay, right, I think we can finish off with the sequins. And hopefully, so we do have a little bit left actually. We have got about 2.5 ounces. About 2.5, 3? No, 3 ounces left. So I didn't need that much. Okay, right. It's going to be very interesting to see this one. Yeah, I just wanted to do something a little different. So that is basically what we're doing. Right, move them out of the way. Okay. Let's wipe my gloves off. These can all go back in there. I've got a few more bits that I want to add in. So I don't know why I'm stood off to the side because I haven't even got my dogs in here. Right, let's have a look. I've got a couple of moulds. I've got a flower mould and I do have this butterfly mould. So, oh, I've got this gorgeous blue. Let's do this. This is Azure blue, which is gorgeous. It's one of my favourite alcohol inks. I've been doing a lot of them. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Right, okay, sorry about that. Someone was on the phone. A scam call. He said his name was Stephen. They always say that, like, random names. Anyway, I hung up, so he rang me back and he said, why did you hang up the call? I said, because your name's not Stephen, so the fact that you're lying to me. Anyway, oh, don't we just hate them? Oh, look at all those bubbles coming up. So this is why we want to babysit. Right, okay. So let us, I'm gonna just rub it down in there, making sure we get it all. I'm just going to keep these very simple. I might turn these into keychains actually, because I love these butterflies. And I need all brand new stock for the craft fairs as well, because I've given it all to my dad. Everything off the website, and everything that I made last year I've given to my dad for the charity, so that we can start afresh. Okay. Right, so there's that one. And then I want to do this. So let's pause that. And I'm just going to sort of stretch it. I'm going to get my fingers in there actually, because I don't want any bubbles in this. So there's that one. Okay, we've still got a load left. So let me get my molds out. I do have a pot like this that's filled with all of my extras. Yeah, so they're obviously trying to get back in touch with me. Let's have a look. What extras? Oh, this. Oh. There we go. Right, sorry about that. I've got a feeling it's going to try and ring me a few times, but you don't want to hear me when I'm on the phone to them, because yeah, I I do like to wind them up. So anyway, I don't just hate scam callers. Do you know what really annoys me is how they can live with frauding people. I absolutely hate it, that they think it's okay to commit fraud. Oh, that flower's going to be lovely. Or what else do I have? Right, we can do, we could do some jewellery, because I haven't got any jewellery at all, and I think a nice pendant and earring set would look nice. Let me just wipe this out, because it's been in there. And I mean, it's all just giving me a chance to just sit and watch what that is doing. Right, okay. So, I'm going to do this one. Nice, simple necklace and earring set, because I think that'll be quite nice. Okay. I sort of want to adorn them, but I don't want to do it too much. Okay, there. I think I'm pushing it if I put any more in them. That's them. What else do I have in my little pot of tricks? Oh, they're nice. And actually, do I have enough for a bear? I love the bears. I do love the bears. Right, keep spraying the top of that just to get rid of. Right. Oh. I'm hoping we've got enough for the bear. I think we have. There's one rogue piece of glitter in there as well. I might not. Although, we haven't scraped yet, so let's scrape everything. Oh yeah. Isn't it amazing what you can do when you scrape? Okay, right, there's a bit of a mix there, so we're going to mix that in. Oh my goodness! Oh, too good to be true. Honestly. Right, oh dear. Let's see how we can fix this. Oh, shall I just give up today? Shall I just give up today? Do you know what? Let's keep it real. I know you guys do it as well, so I don't feel as bad, because from the last time that I did this, your comments, honestly, thank you so much, because it really doesn't make me feel as bad when this happens, because I always think, you know, when you're watching people like Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, the way she keeps everything tidy is just amazing. I just, yeah, for some reason, every time I try and stay tidy, I just can't do it. So now I need every little single bit, and you can see there's something mixed there, so I'll have to mix that. Okay, which, please don't do it again, Dawn, because you're just silly if you do, because you won't have learnt your lesson. Right, I'm sure we've got some resin in here, which we do, with a few of the sequins as well. Always scrape everything. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm not going to get any more out of this. We don't need that little one. I am probably tempting fate here, but I'm just wanting to mix all of this in together, just like this, just in case there is definitely some unmixed in there. Okay, right, and then those sequins will just fall to the bottom, and I might leave that for another day, because I might fill the back up with a different colour, because I think that might be nice. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up and get this place tidy. Oh, I've just realised. Oh, darn, honestly. Right, I'm not even joking. I think I am going to give up for today, because I am making the biggest mess in the world. I've been spraying this, not realising that it is overflowed. Yeah, so we can save some of the resin and put it in there. Let's put it on. Oh my goodness, let me just put it on here. So this is all overflowed. Yeah, there's way too much in it. Oh, and I hadn't even noticed, because it's clear resin, I hadn't noticed. So I am going to take a little bit out, and then let's just wipe it on there. Oh. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do, get rid of these, move them to the back, because I'm just going to end up causing a problem. I've got a little glue spreader here that, now I saw Reptiles and Resin, she uses these, and what a brilliant idea. So I did buy myself some to use, and it helps with any extra that I take off. I'm going to put it in that there. Honestly, I'm making such a mess. But you know what? I'm having so much fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, oh, that's our lovely Rachel messaging me, so from Blue Jane Creations. We got something so exciting coming to you guys on the 22nd of February. Oh, we're so excited. So excited. Right, I think, because yeah, look at that. Look at all that pooling. Oh. Right, okay, I'm just now fighting a lost cause, I think, and I'm just going to make things so much worse. I'm just going to go around everywhere. I think we're done. Get everything cleaned off. Double check. Yeah, I spill over on that, which that one's not a good one to spill over on, so the lid. Oh my goodness, now I'm just thinking it. Yeah, fast forward, guys. I think, like I said, I think we just need to give up. It's clear, so it's quite hard to see. There we go. Right. Okay. We should be alright. The only thing I need to do is I need to spray this with rubber and alcohol and the little bear, because the bear's going to have lots of bubbles. I'll spray everything else. Right. And then we're just going to leave everything. Got a couple of bubbles come up there. Keep babysitting this, because obviously we want all those bubbles out if we possibly can. However, I'm not going to worry too much, because I think with my clumsiness today, yeah, I don't think we should worry, so we're not going to. Anyway, right, I'm going to leave everything. I will see you guys for demold. Yeah. Well, see you in a minute. Okay, we are back ready to unmold. So I've just got the few findings that I need, but before we unmold these, I just want to share with you some stuff that I got from Amazon that I never knew, but Amazon have a bit on their website called Amazon Haul. My husband knew, but I didn't. He probably didn't want to tell me because he knew that I would end up spending money, which I did. But I got these, and I got nearly one of every colour. They were about £2.21 each, and I just thought, I only have a handful of loose gems. Most of them are sticky on the back. So I got these for doing my resin with and my card making. So the ones that won't go on the resin, I can use on card making. But how gorgeous are these? I did get 2 packs of this one. Not sure why, but probably because pink's my favourite colour. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them, and we're going to use these ones today. So I just thought I'd quickly share them with you. I also got as well this, which is, it's actually eyeshadow. Oh no, sorry, I lie. It's chrome nail powder, and I was wondering, like, can we use this on resin? Would it have the same effect? So yeah, look out for a video using them very, very soon. But today we're here to unmold, so I'm going to unmold all the extras first. So we've got our gorgeous little bear. Oh, I love how the sequins fell in his face. Really nice. Do you know what, for a little extra, I think that's really, really cute. The butterfly is our extra as well. So you do need trimming on the back, but oh, beautiful. Love this butterfly. We've got our flower. So there's the flower. Really, really nice. So I'm going to turn these all into keychains. And then our big rose, which I'm hoping got in everywhere. Yes, it did. Oh, I'm pleased with that. How beautiful is that rose? Absolutely gorgeous. So those I'll just turn into keychains. I'll do it here today. From the last video, I do have these few bits that I said I'd do. It's from when we did this pot. So I'm going to finish those bits as well in today's video. Right, let's do the lid. So the lid didn't have any jewellery in it. The lid was just sequins, which is gorgeous. Yeah, really, really nice. Now, are we ready? Oh my goodness, I am so nervous. Oh, I hope this is nice. I hope it's nice. I mean, the other pot that we did, I really like. I mean, so far so good. Oh, really have to. The only downside to this mould is I have to really, I mean, it's looking all right. Oh, sorry. Bear with me, guys, with my hands, but need this out. Do you know what? It's not bad. I mean, I prefer this one. I'm not going to lie. And I never thought I should have put them in the other way around, actually. But I love, hang on, let me just, oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm having to do this off camera because my hands really don't have any strength left in them. My aim this year is, so last year I lost my weight that I gained from stress. I think it was the largest I've ever been. I'm really, really proud of myself. So I've lost like just over 3 stone. Now it's trying to build up my muscles if I can and keep them. I mean, they're always going to be weak, but I want to try and get a little bit of strength back if able to. But anyway, so that's going to sit on top. I mean, it's not bad. Definitely not my favourite. Not when I think I made the mistake of not dropping the sequins down the side. So on this one we have the sequins sort of, and the gold leaf as well. I think the gold leaf was helped with this one. I love this one, but it's not bad. I like it. I love the fact that it's just bits of jewellery. It's so cool. I like that. Do you know, I'm going to use this in the studio for my hand cream because I really like that. It's, like I said, not as nice as this one, but I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry, I don't know if you can sort of see, but it looks so much better in person than it does. Yeah. So I'm gonna get, what colour should we use? Let me just get my little box. It's literally right on the top here. So I think I'm gonna use a black. Do I use a gold? I've got black, silver and gold. But I'm thinking the black. Yeah, let's do the black. So we do need one of these out, and if I remember rightly, they need to be halved. I thought I had a half one. Yes, there it is. So that just goes in there. Oh, like, oh, right. Sorry. Let's see if we can. Oh dear me, why can't my hands really, I am so sorry, my hands are just not working. Right, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I like that. So I have well, I've made myself a few of these. I've got 3 of them in the house. I just love them. I love that I can have like what colour and what design I want, which I think is quite nice. But for here in the studio, this is ideal because I have loads of tubes like this dotted around for my hand cream. So now I'm gonna have, let's just twist that on. Now I'm gonna have a proper hand cream thing. I like it a lot. Right, okay, so let's get these finished. So I do want to use these gems. So let's get them out, and every pack comes with some tweezers. I'm going to have more tweezers than enough. I might start actually giving them away in orders. Right, what am I looking for? Glue. We need glue. We need this some what's this called? Nail file to file these down. So let's get that done, because then once they're all filed, it's just a matter of sticking on our findings, and then they'll be finished products. We need some tissues. Let me grab a few. Okay. And my rubbing alcohol as well. So I have found that if I just rub over here with my alcohol, then it brings the colour back. You can still see where I've sanded it, but it does look much better. So there we go. So that is now ready. Oh, it's lovely. So what I'll do is should I put you on speed up, or do you want to stay with me? I don't know. There's not a lot to sort of finish, but there's literally just a few things, and it's really quick and easy. Now what I do so yeah, I'll just keep you here. I'll just keep you. If you don't want to see this bit, please feel free to fast forward. But if you want to see how this is all, like how I pull it together, because normally I do speed up, but I normally have a lot more bits than what I've got now. Oh, I do like that little bear. He is so cute. So cute. Right. But the last thing we want, this is really important to do, because the last thing you want is when someone buys any of your resin to have a sharp piece on the bottom. So let's so just making sure it's all done. Now with the bits from the other day's video, so from the last video with using the jewellery bits, I'm just going to put bails on them and then pop them onto corded necklaces, but you don't need to see me doing the corded necklaces bit. Yeah, it's literally just threading them on, but I am going to, I think I'm going to pop a few gems on just because I can, and I have loads in my stash now. So yeah, right, okay. I like it. Oh, so cute. Right, this one definitely needs doing. That lip is really, really high. I love this colour blue. I think this is I think it was called Azure, which is, I'm hoping that's how you say it, which has become one of my favourite blues. And I'm slowly liking teal. Teal is another one of my favourite colours. So I love the colour Dusky Pink, but I've got a soft spot for teal as well. It'll be interesting to know what's everyone's favourite colour. Let me know. I'd love to know what your favourite colour is. I know that our lovely Michelle is green. Oh, hi Michelle, if you're watching. And that's only because she has ordered from me and she has said that her favourite colour is green. So yeah, I'm interested to know what all your favourite colours are. Right, do you know what? I'm just going to use a brush just to get in there. Let's get that powder out. Like that. Because, yeah, that would annoy me. Right, okay. Now, they're done. Oh, we didn't undo these bits either. So these are to turn into jewellery. And, oh, they need no trimming at all. So this will just be a simple necklace and earring set. So all I'm going to do with these ones is pop a pinch bail on, and we need some pliers. So I need these ones. Can you tell I'm not using them ones at the minute? So I have loads of jewellery pliers. Loads. I don't think one person needs as many as I have, but I don't know. I just like them. Right, okay. Oh, come on. In there. So, a pinch bail it's basically a bail that has like 2 spikes on it. And those 2 spikes go into the hole. And then you literally do what it's called. You pinch it. So there we go. There is the pendant. Absolutely beautiful. I was thinking of putting a gem on, but I really like it clear, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Same with the earrings. We'll leave them as is. Let's do the same. So we're just opening that up. And then sometimes you just need to open it just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And then once we're in the holes, these are a little bit small, however, once you pinch them, they're good and they're not going to go anywhere. So these are, yeah, so this is just going to be a really simple necklace and earring set. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Now, a lot of the stuff, like the extras that I make, I do take to the craft fair with me, but I also give half of it to my dad, who sorts it out, and he does charity work with it, so which is absolutely fab. So he gets money for, last year it was for a tiny baby charity. I don't know what it is for this year, until he goes in his first one in March. So right, it might be the same one actually. I can't remember what he said. Right, these ones I didn't sand down from yesterday, so we're just going to get that done. And these ones I am just going to put onto a corded necklace, and how I do that is, so that's, I just get a flat back bail. So with the flat back bails, oh, I can't, do you know, I'm really sorry guys, I can't, hang on. The flat back bails, all you do is you just pop a little bit of glue on, and then you stick it on the back, leave that to set, and it's good to go. You can, if you want to, I really can't do this today, oh, so sorry. Yeah, there we go. So that will leave on there to dry, and then once that is dry, when my hands do, oh, do you know, it's so frustrating sometimes because I know I can do it, but my hands just, I don't know, they just seem to not want to work, which really frustrates the life out of me. So I think what I'm going to do, because all of these are going to be putting flat back bails on, is I'm going to go off camera, just because you don't need to see me struggle. It's not really a nice thing to see me struggle. What am I looking for? A piece of silicone, just so that it doesn't move. There we go. Yeah, so you don't need to see me struggle. This one, a lot, yeah, let me put all the flat back bails on, and then we'll come back and then we'll do the gems. Right, okay, we're back. So I put the bails on, and now I can't just leave them. I can on pendants without putting a UV layer on. However, I have put a UV layer on the backs of all of these. It's just my security to know that whoever these go to, they're the strongest that they can be. So they are now in there. So as soon as that's finished, I've got all the purple ones I can take out. Just making sure there's nothing else I need to do. Okay, so pop that back over there. Get rid of my glove. Oh, my glue's doing its the snot everywhere. It's the only downside to that glue, but I absolutely love it. I used to use E6000, but I am loving this B7000 glue. I don't know why I'm closing it up actually, because I do actually need to use it. Right, okay, so I have one of the butterflies ready, and we're just going to stick with this colour because this colour is beautiful. So it's like a teal colour. We're going to grab, I've got a gem tool. I'm just going to scrape off the end a bit because, yeah, it hasn't been used in a while. So this is just wax, and you can get refills for these as well. Now this actually has some room, like some areas where you to put gems. How cool is that? So that's what we're going to do. So, oh, glue on my hand. So I'm going to stick that one in there, although we could have probably had a bigger one in. On there. Let me just pop that on again. I need to find my little trays out as well. On my hand, right. Oh, right, this is really annoying. Really annoying. Right, okay, There we go. So that is the gems done. Although I don't like how that one looks, so I'm going to take that one off and get rid of it. Come on. Normally if you drop it down, there we go, it releases. Right, I just need a little bit more glue in there. Right, there we go. There's that, and then there's a couple of areas as well. Just here, and there, and there. I'm just going to bring in the smaller gems, and I'm just going to pop those on as well, like that. So the other side, because we want it all matching. How lovely is that? Oh, I love it. Right, we do have glue strings. I'm just going to use this end just to get any glue strings up. There we go. And there we have it. There is our piece. I think someone's at my door. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I use my watch. My watch tells me if who's at the door, but it's actually my neighbour. Right, okay. So I'm assuming our bins have been emptied because it is bin day today. They are all done. So, and then when this has finished, they should be done as well. So we do have this butterfly. There's not really anywhere I can put any gems on, but let's try these pearls. So just, where's my tissue? Let's get rid of that. Keeps glooping out. Okay, there, and there, and there, and there. So let's try that and see how that looks. Oh, I like it. I'm wondering whether to add another one in just here. Just because. Just because we can. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, I've gotten all of my nails. Right. Okay, so that's those ones done. I'm not going to do anything to the heart, although this one's got a random sequin in the middle, so I don't know. No, I'm going to leave it because I quite like it. I think it's just different. So yeah. Right, okay. And then the other ones that I want to do something with is the bear and the other butterfly. Put them back in there. Okay, right, let's move them up out the way. So the butterfly should be done because I did that one first. Yes, oh gorgeous. And I think what I'm going to do is pop a line of glue just down the centre, and then we're going to use this colour pearl. Hopefully they'll fit. There we go. Let's just, because I don't want it to be too obvious on this one, but I do want it to look nice. I don't know if you can hear that. That is my darling lady snoring away as she does. Oh, there we go. Not quite as straight as I wanted. That one doesn't want to go straight. There we go. Right, that's it. I think I'm going to do with that. Just have a line of pearls going down the centre. So there's that, and then let's pop those gems away. I think that's it for the gems. I don't want to go overboard. I'm tempted, but I don't want to. Right, okay, so now I'm just going to grab my findings. So this, I have a bit of everything in this one, so that we can create, there's a dot, I'll be 2 seconds. Right, okay, sorry about that. That was my postman. So what we're doing is I'm going to take, so I've got this really heavy chain, not sure where I got it from actually. I do buy a lot of chain in bulk, so it could have been from my wholesalers. But what I tend to do is I just break a bit off, and then I always have a bit of chain in here, especially gold. Silver, most of my silver key rings have, so I need, these aren't the right pliers to do this, but we just need them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off there, and then I'm going to pop this on here. I haven't opened it enough. Actually, let's just pop it on too. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I need to open that just a touch more. I need to get my other pliers out actually. Oh, it's a really heavy, excuse me, it's quite a heavy duty chain, this one, so it's quite nice but really hard on your hands. So I think that what I'm going to do is just thread this on to here rather than open it, because this is easier on my hands than, yeah, doing the other thing. Now if you want, we can add, I think we should add a charm. I've got a couple of charms in here as well. I'm not sure what I've got. Oh, that's quite nice. I like that. Oh, I might put that with the butterfly. How weird's that? Like I say, I only have a handful. Oh, I like that flower, so we'll pop that flower on. I'd have to go to my little drawers on the wall and choose some. We'll just have you there. There we go. And you can add a tassel on if you want. I think, do you know what? I think we need a tassel, especially with the big ones. So let me grab my tassels out. You know what? I'm just going to grab a handful and bring them over. I think that's easier. And then let's see what colours we've got and what will go quite nice. Oh, I've still got glue all over me. Right. Okay. Do you know what? I'm quite glad I brought the handful over. I'm quite thinking the pink. So let's do the pink. So I'm just going to get a tassel and a jump ring, and then we're going to just pop this on. I'm going to put it on the other side of that link, and there we have it. So there's our first keychain. How cute is that? That's really cute. Now we don't need the glue anymore, so that I can definitely pop away. I feel like this video is very scatty. Is that the right word? Like I feel like I'm not functioning too great, so I am so sorry. But I really wanted to play. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, okay, let's do this one. So I'm going to have that one. I think I'm going to do all blue for this one. So let us, first of all, let me get the second pair of pliers out, because using the wrong pliers isn't good. And I don't know actually if this is going to be strong enough. So this, I don't know if anybody knows what this is. So if you ever get like a little ring like this, it's for opening jump rings. So I'm not sure if it's strong enough, but we'll try it. So you literally put your jump ring in there. Oh, it is. And then it helps open it for you. So I very rarely use them. I tend to use that. But actually it might be worth me using these, especially if my hands are going to be a bit of a nuisance, like they are at the minute. Right. Just, oh my goodness, I can't even grab my pliers. There we go. Okay, so there's that one on. And then again, I'm just going to, because it's a lot easier for me to do, open up the jump ring, the key ring, the split ring, and pop that on. So there's that one. And then get a couple of jump rings out. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to pop the tassel on and close that up. And think I could do with a smaller jump ring. There's one. That'll do. And then again, we're just going to open that up and pop this on. Oh, where are you going to go? Let's pop you. Oh, is it too much? I'm now thinking, do you know what? I think that's too much for that one. So I'm going to pop this one with that one. There we go. So I'm going to start off by popping it on here just because I'm ready to do it. There we go. Right, and then with this, we're going to thread this on. Oh my goodness. Right, if I hold that up, there we go. And then, oh dear. Oh no. Looks like we've had an avalanche of stuff fall on one of the dogs. I'll be back in a second. Okay, disaster averted. So yeah, I've just had a delivery, as you know, because I had to stop the camera, and I just put it on top of one of my little suitcases that I have. Unfortunately, yeah, it fell off. Thankfully it didn't land in their bed, so I need to be careful. Anyway, let's get this finished. So that's that on. Oh, I've just taken it off, you silly lady. Okay, so get that on. So that's now on, and then where's my ring thing? Okay, so I'm going to do this one a bit of a longer one. So let's open that up. Oh, I need it on my middle finger. Although, am I doing it? I'm doing it the wrong way. There we go. Right. So take that off, and then I'm going to pop on our flower, and then we're just going to shut this up. Oh, like that, and then straighten that up a little. There we go. Oh, how nice is that? And I do think, oh, do you know what? I'm tempted to put one of these tassels on. I think it'll look nice rather than the little ones. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I quite like that. I know not many people will, but I really like that. So, yeah. So there's that one. Something a little bit different, isn't it? Now, for the bear, I mean, look at that. We have a bow all ready to go, so we will use the bow. I am going to grab, let's have a look. I'm going to grab my gold pen, and I'm going to colour the face in. I know you don't normally do it gold, but because there's white and black and stuff in there, I just thought that it would help it just stand out just that little bit more. Which it has. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Or her. It's going to be her. I'm going to put the bow on the head. So we do actually need the glue. So let's pop the glue on. I'm just going to put a nice generous dollop there. And then put this away before I get glue everywhere. Because I think I've actually managed to get glue in my hair as well today. Oh, I think I'll be giving up after this video. But I'm glad I've come in because I'm really enjoying myself, and I suppose that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about enjoying yourself. Right, so just want a little bit of rubbing alcohol, because I've got a bit of glue just come down, and this will get it off. Oh. So like that. And then, right, okay, there we go. Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Right, we're going to have a pink tassel for this one. Now, I don't have any more charms on me. Oh, I do actually, I've got that charm, so we'll use that. So let's grab a couple of jump rings out. We already have chain on this one, so I'm going to use the nice big jump ring to connect this together, and then I'm going to use this size jump ring, which is about a 6mm jump ring. So the one that I've just connected to, that's a 10mm, so this one's a 6mm. So, and then I'm going to use a 4mm to connect that bar. And baby one, teeny tiny baby. And we're going to have that on there like that. Okay, so that, oh look at him, her, I don't, or whoever it is, I don't know, I don't care, it's just so cute. So cute. So that's them done. The rest of it is all going to go onto some corded necklaces. The only other thing that to do sort of with jewellery findings, because the necklaces are already made up, is I want a couple of earrings out, a couple of ear wires, sorry. Well, yeah. Now I need to work out, yeah, we need a jump ring because of the way that the ear wires are. So I'm going to grab, just want a couple of small ones, about 5mm ones if we've got them, and we do. So all I'm going to do is, I mean with these ones it doesn't matter whether the front or the back because it's the same on both sides, so that is one good thing. And then squish that, so there's one earring done. And then our next earring, just like that. So yeah, and then that will go on a corded necklace already. But Joe, I'm going to keep that in there. I was tidying up my jewellery findings and sorting out my shelves, so as it's coming into spring, it's time for this room to have a really good declutter and tidy. So I've been going through each shelf one by one and sorting through it, tidying it up, cleaning, and I found that tool that I knew that I was like, do you know what, I used to use it all the time. Let's put it on my desk, and today it is coming very handy. So it's going to stay in this little tub. Like I said, this is all mixed findings just because I sort of dump them in there. And then when I do videos like this, I have them all in one space, and then I just top up as and when I need. So yeah, highly recommend having a little tub like that. Right, okay, so they'll go back away. So here we've got our lovely little jewellery set there. Those will all go in corded necklaces. Then we have our 4 key rings, chunky key rings, which are beautiful. I think my favourite's the bear and this flower. And then we also have our soap dispenser, but I'm actually going to use it for hand cream. So yeah, I love it. Oh, I love that. Do you know, the more you look at this, the more you see, and the more that, yeah, it's just so interesting. I love these beaded bits. I mean, they were starting to fade colour because of the beads that I use, so it's so nice to see. I love the chain. I love those. I want more of those beaded necklaces to put in. How gorgeous would one of these be, just full of these beaded necklaces? I mean, they'd look amazing, wouldn't they? They would absolutely look amazing. And then obviously we have these from the last video, which I'm not doing anything to because I just love them. I love them the way that they are, and our first pot. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this little mini journey I've gone on. I've really liked it. I have no more jewellery. Well, I've got a bit, but not enough to do like a big project. So I'm going to have to think about what I can do, but it might be I go around the charity shops because there's a few more things I would like to try with broken jewellery, or you know, old jewellery that's just discoloured and Yeah. So my mind is thinking, like it's twirling with lots of ideas. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for putting up with me and my, yeah, the way that I am. I know we all have these days, so thank you so much for being here, and thank you for watching all the way through if you did. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you again. Until next time, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.